Hi there, Simon from Simon Woods. Well, I caught it again. Hi there, Simon from simonwoods.com. Welcome to Wine Relief. Now, this is late arrivals at the Wine Relief Ball because these wines from Waitrose arrived, about a week after everything else. So I didn't find out they were part of the campaign. But now I know they are. Bully for you, Waitrose. What would you have as late arrivals at the Wine Ball? Mr. and Mrs. Chambertin and their son Geoffrey Chambertin, Mr. and Mrs. Ling and their son from another part of the United Kingdom, Welsh Riesling. Oh, and I don't know. Anyway, let's get on with these. First one I have Waitrose Cava Brut. They've got 4 white wines, a sparkler and 3 reds in the offer. There is one white wine missing. I think it's the Witherhills Pinot Gris, something like that. If it's not, I'll flash up what it is. But you can always have a look on the website below where you can see this video. Anyway, Cava, let's give it a whirl. It smells like proper Cava. It's got that earthy, lemony freshness. And it's a very distinctive smell. I mean, I can never quite work out why Cava isn't more expensive, because I think in terms of bang for your buck, the cheap Cavas often are really, really good value. Normally I encourage people to trade up, but honestly, there's some terrific cheap Cava around. I don't know, I can't remember how much this is, but well under a tenner. Yeah, it's like an earthy lemon pie. There's this round, soft, almost volcanic, maybe, I don't know, earthiness to it. And then there's this crisp citrus flavour. All in all, that nice zestiness, but the finish isn't too sharp. Certainly good quaff. When it's red nose day, stick in a few bottles of that and sit around the telly and then contribute even more to comic relief. Nice start. Okie doke. Next one, Forte Alto Pinot Grigio from basically from north east Italy, 2010. Give it a whirl. It smells quite nice, fresh and peachy. This bit more poke here than most Pinot Grigios. Yeah, that's almost got like a Soave-like nuttiness to it. I don't know whether that's from being kept on the Leesy sludge after the fermentation. Just gives it a little bit of biscuity, bready lift, but there's a bit of power there. No, power's the wrong word, but certainly a depth of flavour. Sometimes you drink Pinot Grigio and you think, well, it was a bit wet, and I can't think of much else to say about it, but yeah, nice bit of personality there. I like that more than I thought I was going to, so well done. Number 3, Muscadet from the Chanteloup Selection, 2009. Clean, crisp, minerally wine with lifted gooseberry freshness. Served with fish, mixed salads or goat's cheese. That's almost what you'd say about a Sauvignon Blanc. Let's see if it's got Sauvignon Blanc-like characters. I mean, after all, Muscadet is that far end of the Loire Valley, and if you go higher up the Loire, you get to places like Sancerre, Pouilly-Fumé, which are well known for their Sauvignons. What differentiates it for me from Sauvignon Blanc is, well, there's 2 things. First of all, there's more of a creamy character to the wine. The wine's made with a grape that's called melon, nothing to do with the fruit melon, and it has the same parentage as Chardonnay. And there's almost like some of that creamy nuttiness that you get in Chablis. The other thing I find different is we're very close to the Atlantic here, and I don't know whether it's you tell yourself that it's got this, but I get this slightly salty, briny tang to it. Smells like it's going to be quite bracing, but then with that creamy richness in the middle. Yeah, like ever so slightly salty Chablis. Very tasty wine, and probably a couple of quid cheaper than Chablis as well. I like that a lot, and yeah, I like the suggestion of the goat's cheese, but I think I prefer the suggestion of the shellfish. If you don't like shellfish, get your goat's cheese. And if you don't like goat's cheese, what are you doing with your life? Okay, final wine. We are in Southern Hemisphere, in Chile, with Connoisseurs Viognier, 2009. Wouldn't be surprised if it might even be some offer on the 2010 as well. I'm probably in the shops by now. lemon jelly. Stick my nose in there, and it's strange. After the Europeans with their almost like slight savoury characters, this feels like it's about voluptuous fruit. So I get this peachy edge, classic Viognier, but this lemon jelly character, which just feels like it might be on that little heavy side. Let's give it a whirl anyway and see what we think. It's good, but I would have liked to have seen that about 6 months ago. So if you're in a shop and you've got a choice between 2009 and 2010, go for the younger vintage. What's nice about it is it's got this really rich, weighty flavour. Viognier has this classic apricot, peach, and a bit of peach kernel. You know, if you ever split a peach stone, you've got that little, almost like a nut inside it, and bite into that. There's this, almost walnut-like character. Good rather than great. I actually find myself strange. It's my least favourite of the four, but they're all pretty nice, and buy them because they're for a good cause. 10% of all these go to Wine Relief. Remember. See you soon.